Warning, spoilers for Avengers, Infinity War. Dave Bautista has confirmed he'll be back for both Avengers 4 and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, which, to anyone who's yet to see Infinity War, doesn't exactly seem like a surprise. But, for anyone who has, is all the more intriguing. The revelation seems to confirm what most will have suspected after the credits rolled on the film, that there will be a way to bring back those who disintegrated after Thanos clicked his fingers and, through the power of all 6 Infinity Stones, wiped out half of all life. A fact already heavily suggested by the fact every single member of the Guardians outside of Rocket Raccoon failed to survive. As much as a solo Rocket film would be delightful, it's a little absurd to think another Guardians sequel would go ahead without Chris Pratt's Star-Lord. Director James Gunn has already confirmed Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 will take place after the events of Avengers 4, so we'll likely see most of the original lineup, minus Gamora, whose own death at Thanos' hands seems a little more permanent. Bautista told Collider in an interview, "I got a lot of texts saying, 'I can't believe you're dead, your character is dead.' They were really like heartbroken and I was like, I'm gonna be in 4. I'm gonna be in Guardians 3. I don't know how they're bringing me back, yeah, but somehow I'm going to make it because, as far as I know, I am going to be in Guardians 3, so I have to be back." A decade of the MCU comes to a climax with the first of a 2-part finale to everything that's come so far. Uniting all of the MCU's heroes to fight Josh Brolin's Thanos, the film is expected to say farewell to some old favorites. Expect tears. Josh Brolin pops up again in Fox's own superhero sequel. This time as Cable, the time traveler and sometimes ally of Deadpool, though it seems here he's initially, at least, being set up as an antagonist. The film will also see the introduction of the X-Force. Taking place between the events of Civil War and Infinity War, the Peyton Reed-directed sequel will see Evangeline Lilly's Hope suit up as Wasp, becoming the MCU's first female hero to get her name in the title. With Sony teaming up with Disney for Spider-Man: Homecoming, the character won't be able to exist outside of the MCU. However, Sony is still keen for their own superhero cinematic universe, looking to the wider Spider-Verse for their options. Enter Tom Hardy's Venom, an anti-hero infected with an alien parasite. Sony also has Miles Morales at their disposal, the current Spider-Man in the comics. It may be difficult to transition him into live action, but the studio is at least releasing an animated rendition of the character, developed by the Lego Movie directors Phil Lord and Kyle Miller. As a follow-up to Venom, Sony has hired Love and Basketball's Gina Prince Bythewood for a film centered around Silver Sable and Black Cat. Fox's X-Men franchise continues with another decade-jumping installment, this time retelling the Dark Phoenix storyline, as seen in X-Men: The Last Stand, during the 1990s. Jennifer Lawrence, Michael Fassbender, and James McAvoy will all return, with Game of Thrones' Sophie Turner taking the spotlight as Jean Grey. Brie Larson will step into Captain Marvel's shoes for another 90s set adventure, with Samuel L. Jackson's Nicky Fury also along for the ride. With directors the Russo brothers hinting at a spoilerific title, we won't know much about what the last film of Marvel's Phase 3 entails for a while. but all suggestions point to something huge for the future of the MCU. Lambasted with delays and 2 different directors dropping out, Gambit still seems to be clinging onto the production line. Let's hope we'll finally get to see Channing Tatum as the X-Men's resident thief soon. Tom Holland's Spider-Man will likely be a prominent figure in the MCU's future, so no wonder the character already has a sequel confirmed. With the current crop of X-Men coming to their inevitable end, Fox is likely hoping to launch the new generation with the help of this horror-infused take. James Gunn, who directed the previous 2 Guardians films, has already teased a third. How it might be impacted by the events of Infinity War is yet to be seen. Another film yet to be confirmed, but it seems inevitable the character will be getting another outing as part of the MCU's future. Indeed, director Scott Derrickson and screenwriter C. Robert Cargill revealed there's already a concept and villain for the second film, with Benedict Cumberbatch's hero fighting Nightmare, ruler of the Dream Dimension. After Black Panther's monumental success at the box office, it was only a matter of time before Marvel confirmed a sequel. Marvel Studios head Kevin Feige also said he's hoping Ryan Coogler will once more direct. Fox is also looking to develop the future of X-23, first introduced as Daphne Keene's Laura in Logan. A script is currently in the works. It's been rumored, and wished for years, but Marvel finally made their first concrete move towards a Black Widow solo film in January, hiring Jack Schaefer to pen a script. The film, however, doesn't yet have the green light. The speculation now is over how exactly the Guardians be returned to our reality. Does the tease of Captain Marvel's introduction to the MCU hint at the answer? Avengers 4 hits UK cinemas the 3rd of May 2019. Follow Independent Culture on Facebook for all the latest on film, TV, music, and more. More about Avengers 4, Dave Bautista.